Oh, I don't know. Guys, today I think I had a little too much coffee, this has been bothering me over the last couple of weeks. Hell, the last couple of years, let's be real. But being a Star Wars fan, I just I can't wrap my mind around the fact that the character who went on what was basically a suicide mission to save his father, who was the second most evil person in the galaxy, killed millions of people without any kind of remorse or whatever. But this character decides he's going to kill his nephew in his sleep and then run away like a little coward when that nephew turns to the dark side and becomes Kylo Ren, and the First Order basically takes down the New Republic. Okay? This never sat with me. It just, I don't know. Yes, I know it was Rian Johnson trying to, subvert expectation. Okay, fine. I get that. Mission accomplished, buddy. Everybody's expectations were subverted. Alright? So, didn't like it. The sequel trilogy felt like it was literally made, flying by the seat of their pants. They made The Force Awakens without deciding how the second or third part of the trilogy would be made, and it was literally done flying by the seat of their pants. Okay, so, alright. The big problem, aside from the fact that The Force Awakens is basically a remake of A New Hope, is the character of Luke Skywalker. Alright? So, the problem is, you can't retcon the sequels. You can't retcon them completely, okay? So, alright. How can we fix the sequels with making just the minimal change, but, providing something on the other side of the equal sign for why Luke Skywalker wants the Jedi to end, why he wants to, run away and hide, and basically abandon the New Republic. Okay. Here's how you do it. Or here's how you fix it. You don't change anything in the sequel trilogy. Everything that's happened has happened. Okay? Everything's set. It's canon. Done. We're not changing anything. Going forward from there. Well, actually, before we do that, let's talk about the state of Star Wars now. At the end of the first season of The Bad Batch, we see the Kaminoans' cloning facility being transferred from Kamino to this planet, into this facility, which looks like it's built into a mountain. Now, for those of you who didn't read the novels, back in the late 80s, early 90s, a man named Timothy Zahn published 3 novels, affectionately known as the Thrawn Trilogy: Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, and The Last Command. Okay? Alright. If you hadn't read those, let me give you a quick recap. It's a couple years after the Battle of Endor. A Chiss Grand Admiral by the name of Thrawn gets the Imperial Remnant together and wages a war on the New Republic. He is assisted by a clone of a prequel-era Jedi named Joruus C'baoth, or Seabouth, or I don't know how Timothy Zahn wants that pronounced, but basically, they have this facility called Mount Tantus on this planet called Wayland, which is where it's the cloning facility where this prequel era Jedi was created. They also have Luke's right hand and Anakin's lightsaber, and from that genetic sample, they create a clone of Luke Skywalker, which the real Luke Skywalker and a woman named Mara Jade defeat in the climax of the third novel. So, What the hell does this have to do with the current canon? Nothing, okay? Except that the Bad Batch has basically set up the same cloning facility, okay? The cloning facility on Mount Tantus has either started or completely produced a Force-sensitive clone. Either the Palpatine clone or Snoke. We don't know. Snoke could have been made on Exegol. Who knows? But what's to stop them, the Empire / First Order / Remnant / whatever you want to call it, from cloning Luke Skywalker? Nothing. So, here's how you fix Luke Skywalker. Well, here's how you bring back Luke Skywalker. Here's how you sidestep the sequel trilogy without retconning it, making one small change. The individual that we see in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, who throws away Anakin's lightsaber, who abandons his sister and the New Republic, who creates Kylo Ren and then runs away like a coward, is a clone. Okay? I know, relax. Just bear with me, alright? So, everything that we've seen from the Mandoverse, Luke Skywalker saving Grogu and Mando and Bo-Katan and everybody at the end of Season 2 of The Mandalorian, that's all canon. Everything that's happened in the Book of Boba Fett, that's all happened. That's Luke Skywalker, okay? That is the character we all remember, okay? So, take that, go into the future, however many years, to the point where Ben Solo has begun training to be a Jedi at Luke's Academy, okay? Luke feels this disturbance in the Force somewhere. He's compelled to go investigate, but for some reason he doesn't want to take anybody with him. Either he feels that the students aren't ready, it's too dangerous, he feels an air of risk that he's not willing to subject anyone else to. This disturbance in the Force is the creation of Luke's clone. So, also in the Thrawn trilogy, there were these creatures called Ysalamiri. I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing that properly, but they basically could suppress the Force in an area around them, and in the novels, Grand Admiral Thrawn used it to protect himself from the crazy clone of the prequel-era Jedi. So, if the Filoni-Favreau Mandoverse is still dipping its feet into the Legends the Legends books, they could easily take something like this and make it canon. So Luke goes to wherever this cloning facility is, Mount Tantus, Wayland, Exegol, whatever. Who cares? He is lured into this facility, subdued, and, trapped and imprisoned. Okay? Somehow, someway, Luke's memories are all given to this clone. So well to the point that the clone believes he is in fact Luke Skywalker himself. There's, literally no difference. They both look the same. Luke's Jedi robes are given to him. The lightsaber is given to him. He is programmed with some subconscious, near subconscious or totally subconscious goal of ending the Jedi, of destroying the New Republic, and getting Ben Solo to fall to the dark side. These are his goals, okay? He's given Luke's clothes, he's given Luke's memories, he's given Luke's, lightsaber, and he's literally sent back out to, Luke's X-Wing with R2-D2 riding in the droid compartment behind him. R2 doesn't notice a thing because, from a genetic scan standpoint, he is Luke Skywalker. And this clone assumes Luke Skywalker's life. And Luke Skywalker is imprisoned in this facility for however long the time is between the events just before The Force Awakens and all the way through The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. to, he gets discovered by either Rey with her apprentice Finn in a Disney Plus show or movie or whatever. That's for Favreau and Filoni to figure out. But I'm telling you, this fixes everything. This changes the whole dynamic of the sequel trilogy without changing one thing of the sequel trilogy except the fact that this person that Rey finds on Ahch-To is a clone who subconsciously is trying to end and destroy the Jedi Order. This is how you fix Luke Skywalker. This is how you bring Mark Hamill back into the franchise as he is today. And this is how you go forward with Star Wars. You could even have drama of Luke getting reconnected to the Force after leaving this facility and finding out about, his sister's death and Han's death and, the fall and redemption of his nephew. This is how you go forward and you fix Star Wars without changing one thing about the sequel trilogy. Do I sound crazy? I've had a lot of coffee. Let me know what y'all think.